Good afternoon. It's Friday, the 17th of January, 2025. It's just after 3 p.m. here in the UK. Welcome to the channel, The Fifth Guardian. I'm your host, Tony Hunt, where today I'll be player of games, hopefully. But as always, it's not my story, it's not your story. Today's story is all about competing in multiple series within Real Racing 3 Update 13.1, and this is part 4 of that mini series. Already a few comments in the chat on the YouTube side. The Monster Crow says, "Hooray!" Yes, yes, I've started, and it's Friday. And Lord Night Moon puts, "Hello, hello, welcome along. Thanks for joining. Good to have you with us." And Yakata has put, "Hi, Mr. Tony. How am I? I am very well for this Friday. It's although it's not particularly warm, it doesn't feel too bad. I think because the winds have dropped. So it's an okay day today. I'm very happy, generally speaking. Lots to go through though. Lots to go through. Oh, the Monster Crow didn't mean hooray. You meant hey. Okay. Well, welcome along anyway, old friend. Good to see you back. Right, or young friend, should I say? Really. Right. Let's get the old iPad shared. Right, there we go. Shared and sound almost immediately. I've got a new strategy to get this to work, which is literally set it up while the titles are playing, which a little bit scary sometimes, but that seems to have worked okay. Right. So in total, there are currently in my game 5 new series that have been added and an additional 6 series, which is the exclusive series. So there's lots of racing to be had. In addition, there's the weekly time trial and the multiplayer tournament, the online multiplayer tournament. So there is loads of stuff to be played. Now, one thing of note that probably is worthwhile just making people aware. If I go to, oh, I don't want to go into there. Let me just go out to the front. If I go into the urn in the top right hand corner, don't do the claim now to play the video. If you click earn now, so effectively this allows you to go to websites, you just watch it, and then it gives you a gold for every reward. Well, at the moment it's double reward. So for every reward you get, you don't get 1 gold, you get 2 gold. Now I did this morning, spent about 10 minutes, and I got 22 rewards, which resulted in 44 gold. So that was pretty awesome. So again, just to make people aware that yes, it's not really part of the racing, but in terms of if you're struggling for gold, that's a quick way of keeping your gold high. So at the moment, I'm on 1,389 gold. Now, my plan was by the end of Saturday, I would finish this mini series for the moment. So, in other words, there'll be a part 5 tomorrow. And my initial goal was to get to 1,500 gold. But I'm kind of thinking I might even get to 1,600 gold. And then on the Sunday, I'll let Speed Sculpted take away a lot of my gold and hopefully win the McLaren Speedtail. But that'll be on Sunday. So all this is building up to not one event, but actually 3 events. But more on that later. But the first event that I'm planning to do will be on Sunday, and it will be the McLaren Speedtail event. But I've got gold to earn before then, so I'm still in my gold harvesting mode, and there are lots and lots of gold to be had. So let's get racing. So I'm going to start off with Decades of Focus. So the reason why I'm starting off with this is because I can effectively race the Ford Focus RS And then when it needs servicing, it only takes 4 minutes. So to begin with, I'm going to do the Ford Focus RS car in decades of focus. Once that requires servicing, I'll then switch to one of the motorsports series. So to begin with, I'm going to be doing just those 2 series. See how far I get. Basically, make sure I get to 75% in both, and then I'll start introducing the other series, which I should also have the opportunity of earning some more gold. So 50%, tier 11. It's just opened. Let's start with the autocross. I think I've actually got a. The reward today was a 50% fame. In fairness, I'm not using it particularly well by doing the autocross, but at the moment, I'm not overly concerned. And I just haven't had a great deal of time outside of the stream to do any racing because I've been a bit of a busy boy recently. Okay, there we go. So that is a first. That is the first race of the day completed. There's going to be quite a few races today, but that's a first. Yeah, that's not really going to make a great deal of difference. I do reckon I might get a fame upgrade by Sunday, and that will hopefully be another 66 gold. So it is, at this moment in time, all about winning gold. Not the cars, the gold. Win the gold first, win the cars next. Okay, next on the list. Oh. Hunter, Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps. Let's give this a go. Now, interestingly enough, that's opened up tier 12. So I'll not do the cup next. I'll go on to tier 12 and do the smaller races first. Now, I do think I can get to 75% with this car. So let's hope I'm right there. So this is a long Hunter track. I am currently 1,200 yards behind the Hunted. So that's 12. That's 11. That's 10. That's 9. That's 8. That's 7. 6. I have to apply the brakes now. Almost 5. That's 5. Still in 8th place. That's 4. That's 3. That's 2, and I'm in 5th now. I must have only been in 6th then before. Okay, that's past the car. 100 yards ahead. Oh, 200 yards ahead. $400 yards ahead. That's third. That's second, and that's first. 600 yards ahead. $900. No cheating by me today. Well, maybe a bit of gamesmanship, but no cheating. And there we go. First. Two races in, 2 victories. Still durability left in the car. I'm not going to do the cup. I'm going to move on to tier 12. And I'm going to do the head-to-head Circuit of Americas national circuit, relatively short lap. Okay, there we go. In first. $100 up. $200 ahead of my opponent. A little bit of a skid there. There we go. So far, so good today. Now I should be able to get over 1,400 today. It's just a case of how close I can get to 1,500. I won't finish the exclusive series today, hence why it wasn't showing on my thumbnail. But I do think if I've got time at the end, I'll do a couple of races in the exclusive series so that it can be in a position to be completed tomorrow. And hopefully that will take me to a position whereby I don't earn 1,500 by the end of tomorrow, but actually 1,600. Okay, there we go. 55%. Now, tier 12 is only 10.7, so this car can achieve on that. It obviously can't race in the showcase because it's the other car. But tier 15 will open after completing the next race. So I'm going to do the speed record. Okay. What have we got as this? 149. Okay, so I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to have to start from way back behind the starting line because this is the fastest part of the track and it goes well beyond the finish line, or as it will be for me, the start line. So it's important I get this right to set the highest possible top speed I can. Now, I think the car can only have a maximum of just around 150. So with the top being 149, I might struggle. In fact, there you go. You see, I'm already in second. Possibility of getting first? Slim. Oh, maybe not then. Wow. And I did it before the start line. Wow. Okay. My mistake. Got that completely wrong. Because quite often you find that whatever the top speed is on your car, you don't really get to that. So I did all right there. So that's another first. That's another first. So I am feeling, very confident about taking this series to 75%. I don't see this car being able to take it to 100%, but that's fine. Well, actually, it isn't, because that just means spending gold, unfortunately, on the other car. But that's how it goes. Yeah, so there we go. Speed record 1. Another victory. That's 4 races today, 4 victories. A little bit of caffeine just to keep me awake, because you never know. Might be a long session today. And there we go. The car does need servicing. So we'll service the car. We'll come back to it in maybe a little bit more than 4 minutes, but that'll be ready to race after I've done the next series that I'm going to go. Okay. %57%. Tier 15 requires 10.7. Ooh. Okay, so I think 75% is definitely achievable. Right, so I'm actually going to go over now from the road collection into motorsports. Going to select the World Rally Championship, and I'm going to go into the rally ahead and do some racing in here. Now, as you can see by my end dollar total, I'm actually at 4.89 million. The maximum I can earn in M dollars is 5 million. So I'm only 108,000 away from that total. Now, today I can earn 250,000, but as soon as I hit that 5 million mark, I won't be able to earn any more M dollars. However, one of the benefits of motorsports cars is you can service them immediately by spending a bit of M dollars. Now, I would recommend never spending gold to service your car immediately. But as I'm so close to the M dollar cap, it kind of makes sense to throw away 30,000 M dollars to keep below that cap and be able to carry on racing, carry on earning, and carry on getting rewarded. Now, another issue I need to bear in mind is even though the rewards aren't part of the cap, at least in terms of the daily allowance, I think it is part of the 5 million allowance. Although that might be something to have a look at to see if that is the case, because I'm kind of assuming it is the case and I don't know for sure. But let's get racing. So tier 9, it's the Cup. It's one of the worst tracks. It's the Daytona International Speedway, specifically the motorcycle course, which is not one of my favorites. It's also only 2 laps. So it's going to be very hard to win. Just got to aim for top 3, I think. Okay, so I'm into 10th. Make that 8th. 7, 6. I see 4 cars easily ahead of me, so I reckon second is now an easy achievement. First might be a little bit harder because that guy is disappearing off into the distance. There we go. So I'm on the podium. That's the key to open up the next. Get in first, second, or third. So you move towards opening up the next tier. Oh dear. I messed that up. Okay, but I have got second. So 1 lap to go, 1 car to overtake, although he is disappearing into the sunset, so I might not catch them. Now I am right on first tail, so you never know. You never know. Oh yeah. There we go, first. Oh, don't mess up, and I've just messed up. So Hoodoo Voodoo is going to come right back at me. I've got to do a bit of defending here. So why did I mess up? I think it's mainly because the braking on this car is really good. So the braking on this car is really good, and the acceleration and speed is pretty rubbish. And all that results in me making errors. But there we go. That's a victory. Slowed the car down behind me, and then was able to pull away from them. So that's another victory. $16,150 There we go. Less than $100,000 before I've hit my max cap. The car does need servicing, but let's have a look at what time trials are available. Let's get some of these time trials done. The Dubai Autodrome, National Circuit. So it's a shorter lap. Let's see how we get on. I'm braking later because the brakes are so good on this car. Although, to be fair, it might not be the brakes are good. It might be because the car hasn't got a maximum speed anywhere near 200 miles per hour. So remember, on the time trial within a series, you don't need to do anything other than go round the lap without going off track or damaging your car. So long as you do that, it gets marked as completed. Okay, so there we go. $4,360. All right. Car definitely needs servicing now. But there might be another time trial for this car to race in. So I'm at 57%. Let's have a look at the next time trial. Also the Toyota. It's Mount Panorama. Let's give it a go. Now, I think this track was made for a rally car. Although it is struggling getting up this hill. The engine is clearly crying out in pain here. Now, normally I'd be braking here, but I'm going to brake a bit later because this car's got excellent brakes, or rather rubbish top speed. Again, I'd normally be braking just at the corner, but I'm going to brake a bit later. I just think I need to release off the pedal there. Yeah, there we go. Not brilliant, but I don't care. So that's 2 time trials completed. Technically, I've got a token for 1 more time trial. So let's have a look. Is the next time trial also for this car? I'm kind of thinking it probably isn't. In fact, maybe I've not got it open. I don't have it open. So there we go. So that's the end of this car for the moment. So again, I'll get it serviced. As you can see there, I can do an instant service on the far left, or on the left, of $29,500. So that literally will spend all the M dollars that I've earned today. But there we go. That's what I'm going to do. But first off, I'm going to come out of there. So I'll leave the Rally Ahead series at 60%. Come out of Motorsports, back into a Road Collection, back into Season 4, and into Decades of Focus again. And lo and behold, the Ford Focus RS is already serviced and available to race. So let's give this car. Oh, there we go. The top speed is actually 179. I think I'd got confused by seeing 155 on the Ford Focus ST. So 179 speed snap around Laguna Seca. Let's see how we get on. 94 miles I've got to do. 94 miles per hour. There we go. There we go. Nice and easy still. Quite surprised by that. 105.31 miles per hour. First position achieved. Now I'm going to avoid doing the endurance. I'm going to go back and start completing some of the cups. So tier 11. There's, oh gosh, look, it's the Daytona International Speedway circuit again, but this time it's the road course. A PR of 10.2, the car's at 15.7. This will probably knock the car out because it's 4 laps. I might not service it though. I might have an attempt at seeing how far I can get in the endurance. So 4 laps, 22 cars. This isn't going to be easy, but hopefully, because my PR of the car is higher than the minimum required PR, I should do all right. Although not with driving like that. Ugh. There we go. Up into 10th, although that was hard work. Up into 8th. Up into 7th. Okay, so 6. There you go. I can see first pulling away though, so that's a bit worrying. Up into 5th. Up into 4th. 3rd. Okay, I'm on the podium. All right, so 2nd. 1st is off in the distance, so might be difficult to catch this guy. But I do have 3 laps to do that in. All right, a little bit of closing the gap on first. There we go. First, after 2 laps, 2 more laps to go. So I thought this would be hard, and no, turned out to be quite easy. I suppose with the car being at 15.7 and the minimum PR being 10.7, I think it was, I suppose it's like a 90 PR car racing against a 60 PR car. There we go. I am first by 150 yards. Looking good for the win. No, we're driving like that though. Nevertheless, I am pushing home my advantage, 200 yards ahead of second. I suppose the question is, will we catch back markers? Oh. Final lap. Okay, so a little bit skiddy there. Still about 200 yards ahead of second. Another first. As expected, the car does need servicing. I'm just going to hold off for a second because I'm just going to take a look at the endurance race. There it is in tier 15. Let's take a look. 6.3 miles is the target. That might be doable even with a car that needs servicing. Notice I'm up against only computer opponents, hence why it's only 6.3 miles I've got to beat. I think effectively I've got to go round the Silverstone Grand Prix circuit twice. One mile down in the 80 seconds. Moving to 7th. Two miles on the clock now. So that was 6, and I've got 3 miles on the clock now. In the chat on the YouTube side, Mohammed Rafi says hello. Hello, welcome along. Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. And thanks for commenting in the chat. Good to have you with us. Okay, so 4 miles now on the clock. I've got to get another 2 miles. I'd say it's touch and go at the moment. There we go, 4th. Do you know what? It's going to be really tight. Oh. Can I at least get 3rd? There we go. So not quite a success there. 3rd. But I think that will be enough to open up the next tier. Service the car. There we go. Now I am intrigued. Oh, look at that. Look at that. What a so all the way along up to tier 15, which I guess technically speaking is 75%. it's going up in increments of 0.5 PR. And then you get to tier 16 and bang, it's 16.3. You buggers, you. Oh well. Still think I can get to 75% ish. Possibly. Possibly. Okay, so back into motorsports, into the WRC, and into Rally Ahead series. I'm going to now force an upgrade on this a service on this car. So I'm going to spend $29,500 and you can see there it's definitely showing $. Never spend any gold on servicing. I'm only doing it because it's just easier in terms of when you're streaming. Boom. Obviously helps when I've got almost the 5 million maximum you can have with $. So, going to do the elimination first. Let's see how this gets on. Okay, so I'm up into 5th. Fourth. Proving hard to get to 1st, that's for sure. But there we go, that's me in 2nd. Oh, sorry, 3rd. Now I'm in 2nd. And I've made it to 1st. Just a case of staying there now. Oh, off track. I did brake a bit late. So, still in 1st. 3 cars left in the race. It's a bit tight because 2nd is only 50 yards behind me. Okay, the worst I can finish now is 2nd. But I reckon I can finish 1st. There we go. $11,800. So I've only just earned more than what I've spent up to this point. Now I'll tell you what I'm thinking is maybe I do an endurance with one of the other cars. But rather than them being in a state that requires servicing, have them when they've got a bit of durability. So the Hyundai has a higher PR rating than the Ford. So I think I'll give the Hyundai a go around endurance. And look at that, I've only got to get 5.7 miles. So possibly achievable. Although I said that with the Ford Focus and I only got third. Well, that was with a car that needed servicing. So let's see how we go. Okay, so I've done 1 mile and I am in 7th position. And that's 2 miles. And that's 6. 82 seconds on the clock. And I see a few cars ahead, so that should be okay. So remember, I need to get to 5.3 miles. That's 1 car overtaken. I'm at 3 miles already. They are 5th. All right, 4 miles. If I do another 1.5 miles, I will be first. Oh. 4.4 miles and 4th. Okay. So there we go. So that's 5.5 miles, and I'm third. Second. First. Got a little bit crazy there. .40 seconds on the clock, coming up to 7 miles achieved. There we go. 7.5 miles. Eight miles. There we go. So it's another first with a car at a lower PR.
Oops.
I think that's a good way of using some of the cars that have a lower PR in the endurance. 27,993 M dollars, 4.93 M dollars overall. The car does need servicing. I will check if it has any time trials before I service that particular car. So that's the Hyundai. Doesn't actually say which one it is. I reckon these last two time trials, any car can race in. So there we go. So I will service that car. I'll go to. I'll tell you what. I'll service the Toyota. Oh no, the Toyota doesn't need servicing. Okay, well that's easy enough. I shall do the WeatherTech Raceway Laguna Seca Cup with the Toyota. It's 3 laps. Let's see how we get on. Possibility the car might need servicing after this cup. $22 cars. Might be tough to get first. Going on the inside. Feel the need to. I want to be in 14th by this corner. Just about did it. Now, every corner going forward, I want to be overtaking a car. Okay, up into 11. 10th. 9th. Should get 8th here. Oh. 7th. I'll go on the inside on this corner. Hopefully getting 6th. There we go. So 5 cars to overtake and 2 laps to go after this one. Two cars per lap. And that's 1 car. Get another and I'm on the podium. There we go, 3rd. We're in the point, so to speak. 2nd. Oh, off. Lost first now. Wrong time to be doing that. Let's see if I can get it back. Oh, just about. But in fairness, that's only the end of the 2nd lap, so still got another lap to get through. So what I thought might be a difficult race, and it might still be, at least I'm in 1st. It's funny, you know, when you race these cars, they're compact, and they are of reasonable downforce. But once you lose them, you lose them. It's very hard to get them back. Don't lose it this time. There you go. That's a lot better. So there we go. 3 laps done. End of the race. And I got first. Okay, so that's $23,500 M. Kind of happy with that. Let's not service the car just yet, though, because there was a time trial that had been opened up for this car. So look how close I am to hitting that $5 million M cap. 54.2. And what is this car on? Oh, did I service it? Oh no, it's the high. Oh yeah. Did I just service that by accident? Oh dear. Never mind. So 54.2. Oh, I didn't. But that time trial is for the Hyundai. Ah, right. Okay. 54.2 against 56.6. Oof. Ooh. Possible. I don't think I'm going to do it. I think it does go up beyond what my car is set to. But I guess we'll find out shortly. So 69%. So I'll service this car. I will be racing it again, and that should take me above 75%, and I'll get 18 gold, and that'll take me above 1,400. So I'll be back racing this very shortly. So it's back out of the motorsports, into the road collection, into season 4. Season 4 now sits at 83%. I'm going to go to the decades of focus again. I'm going to do the drag race and the autocross. I think it's going to be touch and go getting to 75% here, but you never know. You never know. Okay. So at least I've got third. Mate, that's second. Let's see if we can get first. First it is. Takes me just that little bit closer. So I've been going about an hour, and at this moment in time, I've not earned any gold in terms of racing. At this moment in time. (63%). Autocross. Ooh, might be a tough one, this one. Around Mount Panorama. 1 minute, 9 seconds. Oh, boy, is this car struggling. So I've got 20 seconds from this point. Oh, yes, there we go. We got first there. Got a bit lucky, I feel, but first it is. Fortunately, I was against computer opponents. %65%. Let's go back to tier 12. Technically speaking, I've only got 2 more cups I can race in with this car. So blimey, that's going to be so close. So next is the Autodromo Nazionale Monza, in other words, the Italian Grand Prix circuit. It is the road course. This is the wrong car to race around that track, but hey, there you go. So the key here is to win. It's going to be so close now to get to 75%. So literally any race I can use this car in, I've got to get first, I think, to have any chance of getting to 75%. So it's nip and tuck. Okay, but I am already in 8th, so that's okay. I should be able to pass a few people here. There we go. There we are, second. A little bit crude how I did that, but, you know, apparently it's legal in the game, so legal is as legal does. Apparently, as some movie character once said. Okay, so I'm in first. It's just a case of keeping there. Two more laps after this one. So there's still a lot of racing to be done before I can guarantee the first. And it looks like it being a 2-minute lap, so another 4 minutes of this. As I said, this is not the best car for this track. But there we go. That's 200 yards ahead of second. Lap 1 completed. I'm in first. 2 more laps to go. Oh. Is it me or is it stuttering? Is it stuttering in the stream? Why is it doing that? Okay, I'll have a look at that in a minute. Not sure what's going on there. all the performance indicators on the laptop are all good, but I can see that there is a little bit of it's dropping frames. Oh, and now I'm not focusing on the racing. Let's go. Yeah, it's all good. My side, so it's obviously the streaming software. It's dropping frames. Well, that's really disappointing. Yeah, it's doing it big time now. Okay, let me just have a look at that because I don't know what's causing that. One second. Have I got something else running? Possibly is the answer to that. Something else is taking up the bandwidth. So let me just see if I can sort that. Okay, there we go. Let's see if that's any better. Yeah, no, it's not very good, is it? 1 second. 1 second. I think I've got other stuff running in the background. One moment. Okay, that's that. That's that done. Right, hopefully it'll be better now. Let's have a look. It's a little bit better, but it does look like it's stuttering to me, so that's disappointing. Right, one final thing to do, because I'm not happy with that. Try that. There we go. Let's try that, see if that's any better. Okay, there we go. So that is a first. I did need to finish first because it is going to be very close getting to 75%. Right, I'm just going to go off screen. I shall be back in 1 minute. All right, I'm back. So I'll just share the iPad screen again. Hopefully, it won't be quite so stuttering so bad. Yeah, so that's a first. %67 opened up tier 17, and look at that, it's now 19.3 PR. Yeesh. I'm going to have a go at the endurance. 6.3. I do have to finish first. Yeah, still think there's a little bit of a jutter. It's a lot better, but it's not perfect. Might have to just make do, unfortunately. So I've got to get to 6.3 miles. So I've really got to bomb it, I reckon. Just get going. Because this is going to be hard. If it's the shorter lap, I've got to do probably at least 5 laps, I reckon. Okay, so that's 1 mile. And I'm off track. See, things like that aren't going to help me achieve here. Okay, yeah, it is looking better now, I think. So hopefully, problem solved. Although it is more of a fudge. I don't know what's gone on. Friday evening, maybe, in the UK. Enrico Deans enters the chat on the YouTube side and says, hello, Tony. Oh, howdy, Tony, rather, and hello, everyone. Welcome along, Enrico. Good to see you again, old friend. Or shall I say young friend? Okay, so I'm not convinced I'm going to get to 6.3 miles. 3 miles done. I've only got 45 seconds on the clock. I've got to go some here. I've got to go some. I mean, the thing is, if the car has full durability, there will be an opportunity, I think, to get the endurance races up to first. But my word, it's going to be touch and go, getting to 75% now, I reckon. Yeah, it definitely looks better, the stream, thank God. I mean, normally what I do is, obviously I've got all my kit set up, but I always make sure I've got the stream running as well on separate devices, just so I can keep an eye on it. But I wonder if there's a little bit of bandwidth contention, and that's causing a little bit of a stutter with my main studio. So I've had to just close all those windows down that are effectively monitoring the stream. But that's how it goes. Okay, so I'm at fourth. I'm at 5 miles. Arinko puts, thanks. I'm here at work just tuning in. Okay, well, welcome along. Did some gold farming yesterday. Oh, very good. Me too. I'm trying to today. So I've been going an hour, almost an hour, 30 minutes, and I've not earned a single bit of gold today. So it's not going very well. I'm moving slowly but surely to the gold earning potential, but yeah, struggling a bit. So I only got fourth there. So I'm going to have to service the car. It's only 4 minutes, so I'll come back to this particular series shortly. But it's not looking brilliant. I reckon I've only got, let's have a look, 1, potentially 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that probably is doable, just about. 6 races I can get first in. 6 races I can A, race in, and B, get first in. So I'm going to come out of road collection again and now go back into motorsports, back into WRC, into Rally Ahead. Now, this is looking a lot better. 69%. The car will need servicing, the Toyota GR Yaris Rally 1 Hybrid, because its PR is a lot higher than the other 2 cars. As you see there, my overall M dollars is sitting at almost 5 million, only 47,000 M dollars shy of the 5 million cap. So it's worthwhile just using the M dollars to instantly service the car. 29,500, worthwhile doing on a day like today. Wouldn't normally recommend it, but as I'm almost at the top level of the M dollar cap, got to spend it somehow. Okay, can I get first? I think I can. There we go. First it is. Yeah, I think the stream is looking better. I do see the odd frame being dropped, but it's not too bad now. It's easier on the eyes than what it was before. It definitely looked horrendous to me before. 4,750 M dollars won. Not even earned 100,000 M dollars up to this point. 72%. Oof. What's 7? So that's endurance. I think I should do that after the speed snap. 102.7. Let's see what we can do. Just got that. Just got the first. Just got the first. So that's $3,000. And more important than that, first position. Potential now of having hit 75%. And if so, that will be my first bit of gold. There we go. 75%. $18,000. 18 gold. My first bit of gold takes me over 1,400 on to 1,407. Woohoo! Right, I'm going to do the cup actually because that'll open up the final tier, and I'll know then whether or not I can take it to 100%, which I'm suspecting I won't be able to. But let's go. 4-lap special, 22 cars, 21 cars to overtake. Let's get on with it. Okay, so I'm in 8th. Seventh. 6th. 3 laps to go. 5 cars to overtake. This is again another very good track for this car, but it's quite hard as well. Okay, there we go, into 5th. Two laps to go, into 4th. 3 cars left to overtake. There you go. Into 2nd. So Ayeko has put they need to leave, which is perfectly fine. Thank you very much for watching up to this point. It is very much appreciated. Enjoy the rest of your day. I hope it's a good one. Okay, managed to get to first on the final lap. Back markers ahead. There we go. Only one question remains. Can I complete this series with the current PR? Or does it mean I'll have to upgrade the car further? Right on the edge in terms of durability. So I'll just click continue. And there's an endurance. So there we go. You see, look at that typical. Maximum PR is 57.1 and my car's at 56.6. How typical is that? How typical. So it's going to cost me a little bit of gold to get to 100%. So at the moment, I'm not going to do that. I'll just carry on as I am. I'm going to go back now to tier 7 and have a go at endurance with this car ever so slightly below its durability. It should still be good enough, hopefully, to get first in this endurance. I've still only got to get 5.8 miles, so should be okay. I think I only got third the last time because I was using another car, one of the lower spec cars. So let's see how we get on. Okay, let me just end a couple of things here because it's still, I can still see just a little bit of, so I'm just removing anything that could be causing bandwidth issues. Come on, just get off the screen. There you go. Let's get that closed as well. There we go. Right. Try again. Oh dear. Oh. So Rico has put, I think the time trials will be better first, then do the endurance after. I think when all you need to do is get around the time trials, I think it's best doing the time trials after. If you're about setting the fastest time that you can, then obviously do the time trials first. I'm not bothered about doing the setting the fastest time on anything other than the weekly time trials. So that's why I've just done what I've done. But I take your point. I understand what you're saying and why you're saying it. I think also what I'm going to do is once this car needs servicing, having now reached 75%, I will leave this particular series alone for today, and I'll move on to the GT4 series, and I'll do my best to use up the maximum amount of M dollars that is available. So there we go, I got first. So there we go, I got first. I probably don't want to do another lap because I don't want to be earning too much M dollars. I want to keep as much M dollars to potentially earn for the GT4. In fact, I reckon I might still need to purchase a car to get the M dollars down, because it is now right on the edge. There we go. So I managed to get first there. So I'll leave this series alone now for today. See, look at that. 21,900. 4.99 M dollars. Okay, so I'll tell you what I'm going to do just to free up some M dollars. Yeah, I'm going to service that car. I know there are some cheap cars to buy. So if I come out of here, so there we go. So that's at 81% now. And effectively, I reckon in tomorrow's stream, I can literally take that to, I guess, the equivalent of 97%. Where are those cars, though, is the question. And I believe the cars are not in there. I don't think. There might be. In fact, there might be here. There we go. So, in the 2019 season, let's have a look. In fact, no, I think these are cars that require gold. Oh no, there we are. There's one. So the Aston Martin Vantage GT4 I can buy for only 1 million M dollars. Now I'm going to go a little bit better than that, because I'm going to go and look in the previous rounds. So if I go in here, now you see there it says there are 2 rounds due to end shortly. So if I go to round 7, it says there's a reward available. Let's have a look at what reward. There we go. Perfect. 15% discount. So tap, 15% discount is available. Go back to motorsports, into the GT4 2019. Select the Aston Martin Vantage GT4. It's now available for only 850,000 M dollars. I'll purchase that. Now, before I purchase it, some of you may be going, hang on a minute, I thought you said never buy cars. So never buy cars for gold, except for 1 or 2 exceptions. But generally speaking, if a car is only going to cost you M dollars, apply a discount. I think that's perfectly fine. So this car, obviously, I don't think it's been available to win. I'm not too worried about spending 850,000 M dollars to buy the car, simply from the point of freeing up some M dollars to then earn and take my earnings back up to 5 million M dollars, and it allows me to progress the GT4 series, the GT4 Showdown, and earn the M dollars. So I think I've put the M dollars there to good use. So it's another car added to my overall garage. So that's not it. There we go. So my motorsports garage now sits at 163 cars owned out of 191. not too bad at all. Turing Ufnik in the chat on the YouTube side says hello. Hello, Turing. Welcome along. Good to have you with us. Thanks for joining again. Right. So next, where am I going now? I'm going to go back to Road Collection into season 4. And I'm going to basically now go through the hybrid beasts of speed and then the Bugatti Blitz. You can see there, both of those series are close to 75%. So let's see if I can get these cars across the 75% line. Right, so what have we got? We've got a Lime Rock Cup. Okay, I think that's perfect for that car. That car's only at 82.5. Right, okay. I'll tell you what I'm going to do first. I'm going to go to tier 18 and I'm going to do the speed snap. I'm going to do the speed snap for the Porsche. Let's see how we get on. And I've messed that up. All right, we'll do that again. I mean, I got third when I messed it up, so that should be okay. Let's try that again. Let's go a little bit slower to begin with. 140 miles per hour. There we go. First that time. A little bit better. Yeah, it's still a little bit jolting. I'm not sure why. In fact, one more thing I can do, actually. Let me just give this a go. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to, again, go off screen, pause the stream. So I'll be back in 1 minute. Struggling here to turn this thing off. Oh, no, that's why. There you go. Right, okay, let's see if that's improved the situation. Show the screen again. Let's carry on racing. So there we go. 71%. I'm going to do elimination for the Porsche. Use the Porsche. Let's see how we get on. I reckon this will take me to 73%. And then I'll just need another victory, another first in one of the cups to then get to 75%. Well, that's not very good. That's a complete disaster. Okay, so I'm in fourth. Didn't quite get around that car, so I'm still in fourth. Made that third. Oh. Hopefully second. There we go. So I've got a bit of time to catch first. So I was saying the other day that I quite like this car, but having now gone back to it, it feels like I'm on an ice rink. Still reckon it's got better downforce than the McLaren though. So I'm hunting down first. Question is, can I catch them? There we go. So I'm in first. 3 cars left in the race, and I'm 60 yards ahead. 100 yards ahead. There we go. Okay. All right, that's all right. Still got some durability left in this car. A new series has been opened. New tier has been opened. I think on a stream yesterday, I ended up going something like, and I'm 100 laps ahead as opposed to 100 yards ahead. Dear me. When you're in the moment, sometimes you get your words wrong. Wow, look at that. 90 at tier 19, the PR for the Cup. Okay, so I'm probably only going to be able to, at the best, get to sort of 96% for this particular series. And that's, well, actually not even 96%. 90% until obviously I've won the McLaren. So what next? Let's do the tier 8. It's a cup. It's Lime Rock Park. It's the South Circuit. It's a PR of 77.1. I'm going to use the Lamborghini. Its PR is 82.5, so it should be more than capable of winning this particular cup. Let's see how I get on. Going around the outside. Don't go off. There we go. Into 12th, 11th, 10th, 7th. A little bit messy. 6th. right, into third by the end of lap 1. Well, that's second at the beginning of lap 2. So hopefully this is, if I win, a 75% marker and therefore another reward including gold. So the end of lap 2, I'm in first and I am ahead by 150 yards. Okay, so lap 4, coming to the end of it, penultimate lap, and I'm 400 and make that 500 yards ahead of second. Final lap. Oops, whoopsie. There we go. All right. So I've still got a bit of durability in that car. Not sure I can actually race it in anything else, or rather race it and expect to win in anything else. Well, there we go. 19 goals, 75% completed. Takes the total up to 1,426. All right. So making some progress there. Okay. So let's just carry on until the cars need servicing and then we'll leave them alone. Let's do the Circuit de Catalunya Cup, the Grand Prix circuit, 77.1 PR. I'll use the Lamborghini again. It's 3 laps. Let's see how we get on. I'll again go round the outside on the first corner, hopefully staying out of trouble, although I did note quite often they move out to the outside. There you go, and then sneak into the inside. Okay, so stayed well out of trouble there. There we go, third. second. First. Ironically, I have a big issue normally with Lamborghinis. Normally they're quite easy to lose grip on, but this one's really good, which is ironic because it's the car with the lower PR of all the three cars in this series. Oops, off track. On track. Okay, so I am in first, coming up to the end of lap 2, which is the penultimate lap. I'm 300 yards ahead of second. Oh, losing it a bit there though. Oh, there you go. Pushing a bit too hard. Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. So that's the end of lap 3, the final lap. I'm in first. And that's another tier completed. Oops. I think I'm going to break the glass at this rate. It's twice I've done that today. Service the car. Last we'll see of that car, at least for today. Possibly in the series, because I don't think it's good enough to do any more racing. Let's leave that series there. 77%. Okay. 1,426 gold at this moment in time. On to the next series. The Bugatti Blitz. In fact, you know what? Before we do that, let's go back to decades of focus. And so this might be a little bit tough. I've really got to... 3 trophies. Right, okay. So let me do elimination first. Whew. Let's see how I get on here. So this series is going to be touch and go in terms of getting to 75%. Okay, so hopefully I'll get into fourth. There you go. 1, 2, and 3 are pretty close together. Let's see if I can catch them up. There we go. That's third. Hopefully get second. There we go. And there we go. That's into first. Okay. Just a case of staying there. So I'm in first. Not too much ahead of second, but the time is running out. There we go. There we go. So managed to sneak first there. I think I've got to do the Cup. Hockenheimring Grand Prix circuit, 4 laps. Oof. Let's see how we get on. Oh. That's 9th. Possibly 8th. 7th. On the tail of 6. Into 6. 3 abreast. Well, that wasn't brilliant. Into 4th. Up up to third. Happy to remain in third for the remainder of this lap. But as the opportunity was there, I'll take second. So second at the end of lap 1, 3 laps to go, 1 car left to overtake. Let's see if I can get first. Jungler Man, welcome along. I'll answer your question after I finish this race. But welcome along. Thanks for watching. Thanks for putting a comment in the chat. So there you go. So I'm in first. Okay, there we go. So that's the end of lap 2. 2 more laps to go. I'm in first, but I'm 160 yards ahead of second. Okay, 1 more lap to go. Still in first, 400 yards ahead of second. Okay. Not long now. Almost at the end of lap 4, and this will be another first. Catching back markers as well. Okay, there we go. That's a first, and the car will need servicing now as well. But it's only 4 minutes to service this car. Hence why I race it, put it into service, move on to the next series. So that's 70%. Ooh, it's going to be close. So I need one more trophy to open up the next tier. So potentially 2 events in the next tier. I could do the endurance and maybe take that one to first as well. So it's so close whether or not I can get to 75%. But we'll come back to that. Right. So in the chat on the YouTube side, Juangloman has said, hi, hello. What is a competitive clan to join? Well, I guess when you say clan, you mean teams. I think the problem is this section in the game is really no longer used, but obviously people do still use it, mainly just to talk to each other. And for example, in things such as the weekly time trial, you can take, if you join a team, you can actually have a look at how you're competing with other colleagues in your team. So it's sort of good from that perspective. Do I know a team that's competitive? Other than my own, no. But if you are interested in joining my team, if you go to the team section, click on the leaderboard tab, click on the magnifying glass and search for 100%, press return. And my team's top of the list there. So it's marked as a private race team. It's called 100%. It's got 12 people in it at the moment. If you click view and then click join, it will allow you to send a message to this team, and then I can accept you into the team. Other than that, I don't know is the honest answer after that. But yeah, thanks for the question. Hopefully the answer, if not perfect, at least explains that bit. But yeah, welcome along. Thanks for watching. Okay, so there we go. So that's back into the road collection, back into season 4, leaving Decades of Focus just for the moment, and back into Bugatti Blitz. Currently at 72%. Right, so I've got to take this up to 75% to get a reward of 18 gold. So what I'm going to do, and I did purposely leave these races because I knew that way I could maximize the use of some of the lower spec cars. So I left tier 7 and 8 in terms of the cups alone, so that today I could select it and race the Bugatti EB110 Super Sport. The PR minimum PR for this race is 43.4, but the Bugatti has a PR of 50.3. So it should be competitive in this particular cup. And as you can see there, pretty much, if not all of the cars, are this particular model. It's going to be a bit of a long race. But there we go. That's how it goes. So I was trying to stay out of trouble. I'm already in 8th. Flip into the inside. Hopefully get up to 6th now. Up into 4th. There we go. So end of lap 1, I'm in 4th, 7 laps to go, 3 cars to overtake, and I've already got one of them. Okay, there we go. Into 1st already. So at least you can see now why I didn't do each tier. Just in terms of maximising the use of each car, skipped some of those lower tier cups, knowing that I could then race this car again towards the back end of the series. Now it's likely, having done 8 laps, this car will need servicing. So in tomorrow's stream, in tier 8, there was another cup. I'll just race this car in that cup. So I am now in 1st, coming up to the end of lap 3. Catching the back markers, not even halfway through the race. Oh, 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 a little bit wide. There you go. So it looks like I'm going to win this cup relatively easily, even though it's the lowest car in the series, simply because its PR is so much higher than the minimum requirement for the cup. Okay, so lap 6, 3 laps including this one to go. I'm in first, and I'm ahead of second by 1,200 yards, which is quite a considerable amount. I don't think I'm going to lap second, but that's pretty impressive, I'd say. Okay, there we go. That's the end of lap 6. 2 more laps to go, and then first by 1,400 yards. Okay, final lap. I'm in first. I'm now 1,700 yards ahead of second. There we go. That's a first. As I said, the car will probably need servicing. There we go. Okay, I'll just drop off screen just for 1 minute. Oh, a couple of seconds. Okay, so I'm actually at 74%. So if I go to some of the later series, now obviously we've got a few cups to do, but I'm going to focus on just getting to 75% again. So I'm just going to do, hopefully, the speed snap and the autocross and take this series to 75%. Let's see how we get on. All right. there we go. You never know, that might be 75%. %75%, another 18 gold takes the total to 1,444. Okay. Do you know what? I'm going to leave that there just for the moment because time is getting on and we are already 2.5 hours into this stream. And technically speaking, I've still got 2 series to earn gold in. Technically, I've got 3, but I'm not doing the third one, which is the exclusive series today. The exclusive series will hopefully be taken to 100% in tomorrow's stream. So back to the decades of focus. And I guess what I've got to do now is the endurance with the car, with its durability available. Can I get first? Got to get to 6.2. This is going to be tough. I only finished 4th last time, so can I do better than that? Can't see any other option other than getting that time because they're all computer opponents. This is the best opportunity I'm ever going to have to get first. But as you saw there, I went off track, and it's those sort of little mistakes because you don't earn any miles while you're off track. So I've got to keep it as clean as possible. Okay, I'm going to stay behind this car until I've crossed the finish line because I think I'll lose points if I do. There we go. So 82, drop below 80. Now I can overtake this car. There we go. Long way to go yet, but I've got almost 2 miles on the board and still 75 seconds left on the timer. Okay, 3 miles done. Still got another 3 miles to go though, so still a long way to go. Okay, so that's 5th. All right. Might do it this time. So 4th, 5 miles on the board. Just 1.5 miles-ish to go. Okay, second. And first. So this time I've blown it out of the water, but it probably means the car will need servicing. But that's okay. It only takes 4 minutes, and I'll go off and start winning, hopefully, on the GT4 Showdown. So I thought this might be difficult, but with a fully serviced car, it's quite straightforward. So I should get to 10 miles. Oh. There we go, 10 miles, 10 miles. Car does need servicing, that's fine. What percentage completion are we now at? Ooh, a drag race and a speed record. 72%. I think I can get to 75%. Yes. But let's do the GT4 Showdown first. So into motorsports. This one's only at 11%. So the gold available is 10. Right, so 53.3. Let's do the elimination first. Which car is at... well, yeah. Might as well just give this car a go. See how it gets on. Not going to be much use after this tier. Not going to be able to win a great deal. Well, I am at least up into fourth. Make that third. Make that second. Make that first. Let's keep on going. Okay, in first, 4 cars left in the battle. 100 yards ahead of second. Two cars left in the battle, 250, 300 yards ahead of second. So this car was good enough. So I might as well carry on using this car in this particular tier. There we go. Victory. Okay, so 12% onto speed record. I probably should have started from behind the start line, but never mind. There we go. First. A little bit lucky. Another 7,800. Might as well have a go at the cup with this car. It's 3 laps. Should be good enough to get first, hopefully. It's only 0.1 PR above the minimum requirement. And there's the Nissan Z GT4. Doesn't look much really, does it? Up, up, up. So I need to earn gold in 2 more series. So gold, 1 set of gold in this series, and then 1 set of gold in the Focus, the Ford series. Oops. Okay, so I'm in 5th. Two more laps to go, 4 more cars to overtake, and looks like 3 of them are here, and first is a little bit further off. Well, there we go, into 3rd, sorry. Okay, into 2nd, got to try and chase first down. Not sure that's going to be particularly easy, to be fair. Might not even be possible. Let's give it a go, though. Final lap. 1 car left to overtake. Okay, maybe it will be possible. There we go. Around, overtaken on the inside. Just got to keep first now. Half a lap or so to go. Half a lap or less to go, should I say. All right. Car does need servicing. I'm going to hold off servicing because there might be some endurance races. There you go. I'm just going to leave that there, and I'm going to go back out of motorsports, back into road collection, into season 4, which now sits at 86%, and 2 decades of focus. I'm going to go to tier 18, and let's have a look at the drag race. I doubt very much I'm going to win this, but if I get either 3rd or 2nd, I'll be happy. Oh. What was I doing there? Let's retry that. Okay, so at least I've got third there. At least I've got third. Probably won't get second. All right, maybe I will get second. All right, okay. That's about, I think, as good as I can get. That was a little bit too close. Oh, that's got to be close. Let's have another go at that. That was almost a dead heat. One more go. See, I reckon I'm winning that, but for some reason, it's not classing me as winning it. Give it another go. Let's see if I can improve. I'm convinced I'm winning that. Let's try again. I mean, it doesn't get any closer. Well, there we go. So that's the first. That takes me very close to 75% in this series. Okay, so speed record. Let's see what I can do. Oh. I'll start from behind the start line. Come on, let's go. You did a good score here. Oh, there we go. I've already got it. Probably didn't need to start from behind the start line then. So this will be 75%. Oops. There we go. There we go. Now, I think what I'm going to do is I'll focus on the GT4 earning gold in that one tomorrow, because I think I've got as much gold as I can get in the series, so I probably won't race in them tomorrow. There we go, 12 gold. That takes my total to 1,456 gold. Which I think when I finished yesterday, I was on 1,330. Sure, I was. So I've earned over 100 gold. And obviously, really, my target for today was 1,400, and I'm 56 up. I really do think I'm in a position tomorrow to get to 1,600 gold. So I think what we'll do is we'll leave the race in there. It's coming up to the 3-hour mark. So some serious gold harvesting taking place there. That's not a bad tally. So there'll be a final, well, not a final, but at this moment in time, a final part in competing in multiple series, which will be tomorrow. And obviously, what I'll be focusing on tomorrow is the road collection, specifically the exclusive series, taking the Aston Martin Valhalla concept to 100%. And as I have not really done a great deal in it, my focus tomorrow will be the where is it? GT4, the GT4 Showdown. And really, I kind of want to take that as far as I can. But I've done 3 hours of racing. I'm sort of feeling it a bit now, a bit tired. So I think we'll call it there. 3 hours of racing is good enough, I think. I'm happy with the tally. There'll be more tomorrow. And therefore, on Sunday, what there'll be on Sunday is the Speed Sculpted event. So I'll look to carry out or compete in that event on Sunday with an attempt to try and win the McLaren Speedtail. So there we go. Another long stream, another stream with plenty of racing, plenty of gold. Yeah, that was not bad. That quite enjoyed the racing there. Okay, so there we go. So that's the end of the stream. Thank you all those that have watched. Appreciate it very much. Thank you for those that have commented in the chat. Hopefully, in terms of what's left of your day, it's a very good one. Hope to see you in tomorrow's stream. Tomorrow's stream will be, what time will it be? It will be at 1 p.m. UK time. I'm not expecting it to be as long a stream as today. I'm only expecting it to be around 2 hours. So it will be 1 p.m. UK time. So until then, thank you and goodbye.